We all know that success in life is built on a foundation of quality education, a right we should all enjoy. We invite you to learn more about how the Community Foundation for the National Capital Region and its project, the Collaborative for Education Organizing, is providing leadership on this critical issue in our community.
The stories and these kids are just phenomenal. So the stereotype of everybody in the DC public schools is a bad kid, not a good student, doesn't care. I mean, these children, a lot of these children are actively engaged not only in their schools but in their communities. Then you read their essays and you say, my God, the writing skills are just dismal. So we as adults are failing the kids by not giving them the tools to pull themselves up, and that to me is the real challenge. These are not bad kids; they are being educated in a bad system.
The Hill-Snowdon Foundation started about 50 years ago. Actually, we celebrate our 50th anniversary last year, and over the years we've had a variety of foci. But in the last 10 years, we particularly have been adopting a strategy of supporting community organizing. And so we started the Fund for DC with the explicit vision of, over a 20-year period, helping to strengthen the ability for residents to have a real say and to change the culture of resident engagement in local community issues here.
I've been involved in this issue of DC public education since back in the 70s when Marion Barry appointed me to a public school committee, and I served on an education committee at the Federal City Council. I think there's a lot of frustration within the community, been an awful lot of false starts. And to Nat's point, I think there are a lot of parents who've kind of thrown up their hands. There's got to be a sense that parental voice, community voice is heard. Now, not always listened to, or always listened to, but not necessarily adopted. But at least that if I'm going to take the time to come to a meeting, I want to have the feeling that my opinion will at least be listened to. Education is the key. If you look at the statistics, a boy who stays in all the way through high school is much less likely to be incarcerated. A girl who stays all the way through is less likely to be a teen mother. All of the social ills can be solved by an improved education system that gives the kids a way out. There's a sense of frustration and hopelessness when they just don't see any end to it.
Yeah. I mean, when you only have 9% of DC public school students who actually complete college within a 5-year period, I mean,
it's a message there.
That's insane, and so that really does have to change.
I mean, I think the word is leverage. I mean, we have a modest budget that we can put to that. It's not only the money that others could bring, but the collective voice. If we as a group can walk in and say there are 15, 20 people who share this vision and value, and we're bringing this much money to the table, it's just got the political power to help move the conversation forward.
The reason why we work in collaboration for me is pretty simple. We don't have enough money to work solo, and I don't think that we have all the knowledge. So I think to leverage resources, to leverage thought leadership, and there's just power in numbers. It just makes sense for us to work more as a group, particularly when there are other organizations that are like-minded, have interest in the exact same agenda, agree that it is the right direction for us to move in. Why would we want to work solo?
You know, from my own perspective, it was great having the partnership and the collaboration with the Community Foundation staff. And, you know, you're all taking the leadership for creating this space, and also for directly not only supporting the groups through grants, but also recognizing that there was a need to build a broader infrastructure, so supporting capacity building as a portion of that too. I just thought that, you know, institutionally that was just an amazing introduction to work that we feel is really important to get done here.
If education is not a priority, and we look forward to, China and India and the rest of the world out educating our kids, then shame on us. So we can't let that opportunity get lost. If you believe in public education, come join us. Come, the larger that group, the more powerful the voice, the more money in the coffer, the more we can do to support the children.